To the political power panel now, Democratic strategist Richard Goodstein and the Daily Signal's Kelsey Harness, a visiting fellow at the Independent Women's Forum. Thank you both for joining us.
Sure. It's great to be here.
It's like the summer of 2015 all over again, right? Not Veterans Day 2018. I mean, is this real?
No, it's not. Look, there are people who have almost made a career out of running against Hillary Clinton since 2016. These are the same people who were positive that the Republicans were going to keep control of the House. There's this level of detachment from reality that somehow the name Hillary Clinton just kind of drives people kind of out of their senses. It's not. When she says no, she means no. The good news for Democrats is there are a lot of candidates, to the extent that these polls matter, which they don't, who beat Trump, Biden, for example, rather handily at this point. So the Democrats are not concerned about a weakness of their field. I think they're good without her.
If she were to do it, liberal firebrand?
That's interesting that Hillary Clinton or her supporters think she can rebrand herself, because she has tried this again and again, and thus far it hasn't worked. I think we're all reminded today, after reading this, of the definition of insanity, trying the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't work. She constantly did what was popular in the polls. What's popular now is this very progressive socialist brand of liberalism, and that's supposedly what she wants to run on. It sounds like she would be doing the same thing all over again.
Is this a sign of weakness with the Democratic field, that Hillary Clinton, someone who's run a couple times now and lost, is being thrown out there again? Or is it hope among some?
Nobody who's part of the organized Democratic establishment is throwing this out.
Right.
Mark Penn, who has been, frankly, somebody who the Clinton team has kind of cast aside, has put this out for a reason. You'll have to ask him. It's not because he's talked to Hillary Clinton, who said to him, wink, wink, I'm in. Right. I'm positive that hasn't happened. So the fact is, again, I think the Democrats are rather, especially after last Tuesday and all the returns since, I think they're actually feeling pretty good about their chances in 2020. Without her.
She has said that she wants to be president. She says she doesn't want to run, but she wants to be president.
Run twice.
Running is the big component, though,
yeah.
Right? I mean, like, to actually be president, you got to get out there and run. When do you think these Democrats are going to start throwing their name into the fold? We saw one person do it today. Are we getting to that point now?
I think absolutely after the midterms, it's a competition between Democrats. When is the right timing? What's the right strategy to move forward? They do have a pretty deep field this time around, unlike, I would argue, the past presidential elections. So I think it's a strategy. Now's the time.
Richard,
there's so many people running. The concern is there's a shortest of advisors. You know, if you go down the list of Kamala Harris and Cory Booker and down, you know, at some point you run out of people who have run campaigns or, you know, raised hundreds of millions of dollars in national campaigns. So these people are now under the radar lining people up because they do want to make their announcements early next year, which is going to have debates by next spring. Isn't that going to be crazy?
Start heading to Iowa, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Start headed to New Hampshire, start heading to South Carolina. We're almost getting there.
I'll tell you, Republicans are hoping for Hillary Clinton 2020.
Kelsey, Richard, thank you both for joining us. We got to leave it there. We're going to have a long time to talk about this.